college in Massachusetts, in particular the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, has gotten a lot of criticism for banning things across your face, like religious veils and scarves and ski masks for safety purposes. They will now allow them for people who hold certain religious views, also for medical reasons. But is the school putting security at risk? To be politically correct, joining us for a fair and balanced debate right now is Corey Saylor, the Legislative Director for CARE, the Council on American Islamic Relations, and Kelly Saindon, a discrimination attorney. She is in Chicago. All right, Kelly, tell me why you think this school actually came up with a good policy. Let's ban people from putting things across their faces.
This school requires everyone to wear an ID at all times, visible on their exterior for school attendees as well as professors for on-campus and off-campus events. They have to be able to identify that the people belong there, and in order to do that, you have to match your face with the ID. It wasn't discriminatory in nature. It's a safety measure, and they're saying at all times we want to make sure who is ever here needs to be here. It was an even-handed policy decided by the school in order to ensure safety, and I don't have a problem with it.
All right. Now, Corey, your organization, CARE, did have a problem with it. Why?
Well, you have to see past the face veil into what the core of this is here. A face veil is a minority position within the Islamic faith, but for these young women, it's a sincerely held religious belief. And the courts have upheld, in the case Hudson versus Maloney, that a sincerely held religious belief should be considered.
Well, Corey, here's the problem. At this particular college, there were two young women who were impacted. The school talked to them, and they said, okay, we're fine. We won't put anything on our face.
Actually, Steve, what the school did is said you have a semester to decide your education or your faith. And I think that's duress, and I think your defense attorney will agree with me with that. That's very troubling. It should be a free choice, and that's the message we want to send to these two young ladies. You have a choice to wear the face veil or not here. Well, if they choose to do so, there shouldn't be a rule that says you can't.
All right, Corey, I got bad news for you. Kelly is shaking her head no. She does not agree with that. Go ahead.
That's fine.
I absolutely disagree. Attending higher education in this country is a privilege, not a right. You choose to abide by the rules when you attend there. Religion is a choice. There's medical exceptions. People don't choose to be ill. You make a choice to join a religion. How do you put that above making the choice to attend a higher education, putting other people potentially at risk because you have an exception and others are going to come in and wear headdress, face covering items, put other students potentially at risk, and then say, oh, well, now I have a religious belief too. It's not a right to attend these educations, and you're contractually bound when you agree. You have to apply to get in, you have to get accepted, you have to have the right grades to stay there, and you have to pay to get this education. So to say suddenly that you should be treated differently versus public safety, I don't agree.
And it's a public school, private school as well, Corey.
It's a private school.
Let's keep in mind, yeah, sure. Let's keep in mind that this is a sincerely held religious belief for these women. We asked the school, and they could not point to one incident where somebody with a face covering had committed a crime of concern on their campus. And let's go a little bit further. This gentleman on December 25th, Captain Underpants, tried to blow up the plane with his underwear. And while it's pretty amusing, I don't hear any arguments about everyone having to go commando on airplanes nowadays because of what he decided to do. We need to make our rules reasonable.
Actually, what they're saying is that there's now new screening measures.
There's a First Amendment right to their religious beliefs, and we want to uphold that.
All right, we're going to have to end it on the underpants note. Corey and Kelly, we thank you both for joining us. He's in D.C. and she's in Chicago. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kelly and Steve.
Thank you.
You bet.